Hi, I'm Roger Moore. My goal with the Roger Moore Institute of Hypnotherapy is to bring you the best cutting edge medical hypnosis training available. And it's with that in mind that I'm excited that Kelley T and I are hosting the Doulagivers End of Life Certification Training April 20th, 21st, and 22nd of this year. Kelley and I are also offering an additional end of life training course. Now, several of you have asked me why we as hypnotherapists should be interested in Doulagivers End of Life Certification Training. And actually, that's a great question. And End of Life Doula is a non-medical person trained to care for someone holistically, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually at the end of life. For most of us as hypnotherapists, we probably won't be doing the physical component of end-of-life care. But this training can be invaluable to your hypnosis practice. For the moment, let's set aside all the human and social reasons and let's just look at the numbers. There are 617.1 million of us that are over the age 65 worldwide and 47.8 million here in the U.S. The average life expectancy is age 79. One of us baby boomers die every 20.6 seconds in the U.S. Today, there will be 4,204 baby boomer deaths in the U.S. 85% of those of us over the age of 65 will need some sort of assistance at some point in our life. 68% of the U.S. population has necrophobia, which is fear of death. The number one fear for elderly people is that we'll have to go into a nursing home. As healthcare is moving towards non-medical and holistic methods of care, there's an overwhelming need for your hypnosis services and support. And this training is your opportunity for you to meet a growing need in your community. After several of you asked me about this training and how it would benefit you in your hypnosis practice and as a hypnotherapist, I went back through my last year, 2017, and I looked at all of my end-of-life clients. Last year I had a total of 14 clients who were at the end of life. I had one person who attended only 2 sessions and another one with only 3 sessions. Both of these people passed shortly after our last session. The average total sessions for my other 12 clients is 18 throughout 2017. So of those 12 clients, the average number of sessions was 18. That's an average of $2,970 for each person. Now, I charge $180 per session if it's paid at the time of the session. Most people prepay by at least one session, so they pay $165 per session. That's more than $35,000 in 1 year from just those 12 clients. And that's all from word of mouth. Now, think about what would happen with a little bit of marketing. Those 12 clients certainly made the cost of this course well worth it. The real reason that I love supporting people at the end of life is that it feeds my soul. I love it. I learned so much about living from people who are actively dying. At the end of life, there is so much fear and crises. There are lifelong traumas and unresolved issues that all bubble up to the surface. It is a crisis. In addition to the physical decline, these traumas, many buried deep in the psyche, cause tremendous emotional pain. And the mainstream medical community is not addressing these traumas. And this is where you as a hypnotherapist come in. You know, it was more than 20 years ago when I had my first hypnosis client who was at the end of life. Over the years, I've learned a lot about hypnosis for end of life. But I sure wish I had this training 20 years ago. And you now have the opportunity with this training to learn hypnosis and other hypnotic skills for end of life. In the 2014 National Institutes of Health study, Dying in America, they wrote, every American has a stake in improving care for people nearing the end of life. For patients and their families, that stake is immediate and personal, and no care decisions are more profound. For the millions of Americans who work with or within the healthcare sector, clinicians, clergy, and other direct care providers and support staff, the stake is a matter of professional commitment and responsibility. And then the report goes on to cite the need for holistic mind-body care for our aging population. And we as hypnotherapists, we have so much to offer to improve the quality of life in the end of life. So if you have any interest at all in medical hypnosis and healthcare support hypnosis, this Doulagivers end-of-life certification training is certainly for you. And as much as I appreciate the financial rewards of providing end-of-life hypnosis, believe me, the personal reward is so far greater. It's a tremendous gift to me. And if you register now, you'll save $100 on the cost of this training. And if you're still thinking you can't afford the training, there are a couple payment options for you to consider. When you register, you can make 4 monthly payments, and with this video is a link to the page that announces the training, has all the details and the registration, and there's a button there that you can click on that will take you to how to make 4 easy payments. And the other option is use your PayPal credit, and there you get up to 6 months to pay at no interest, so it's free interest. And you can attend the Doulagivers End-of-Life Certification Training April 20th, 21st, and 22nd of 2018, either live here in Seattle, Washington. You can attend worldwide live online, or at a later time via streaming video recording. So click on the link that goes with this video. It'll take you to the details and registration for Doulagivers End-of-Life Certification. And you'll also find the End-of-Life Hypnosis Certification Training that Kelley T. and I are offering. So if you have any questions about this training, why it's important for you, what you're going to gain out of it, or about details of registration or anything along that line, please give me a call. I'm happy to talk with you. You can give me a call at 206-903-1232, or send me an email, roger@hypnosishealthinfo.com. And I sure look forward to seeing you April 20th, 21st, and 22nd at the Doulagivers End of Life Training.